What's up, blockchain? This is Nick from TruthBlitz. Hope you guys are having a good day. I just want to take a quick look at the cap, and there's one article that I wanted to get into. But first, the big news right here, for me anyway, is 303 billion overall market cap. Just on Thanksgiving, Thursday, which was 4 days ago, I had just talked about in a video that we had just crossed over the $250 billion mark. And I want to say it was 253 billion. So in the last 3 to 4 days, we have seen an additional $50 billion come into the space, which in the grand scheme of things, when you look at other markets, $50 billion is just a drop in the pan. But then when you look at how slow the market cap in the past had increased in the overall space and in Bitcoin itself, but really overall, how slow the numbers had risen, then $50 billion in a couple days is huge. Okay, and we ain't seen nothing yet. Let's just put it that way. Again, I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. When the institutional money starts to flow, we are going to see that number shoot up. All right. So right now we got $9,723 Bitcoin, $162 billion cap on Bitcoin, and I think it is probable, but not 100%, that we will see $10,000 Bitcoin before the end of the day. Ethereum, we are really close to 500 right now. And Bitcoin Cash, we've been on a small increase. It's kind of going up with Bitcoin, and it also appears that Bitcoin Gold is, which I dumped mine as soon as I got it. What are you gonna do? I would have made some more money, but you know, I don't believe in that coin. You know, it was free, so I wasn't going to keep it. But one I do believe in is right here, Litecoin. And Litecoin has reached its all-time high already and passed it. I don't remember the exact high that Litecoin had reached, but I know we had passed it. So congratulations to Charlie Lee. Litecoin, I believe by the end of the week we'll see triple-digit Litecoin. You know, don't hold me to that again, but I think it's very possible. So anyway, let's get into this article on Cointelegraph, and that is Bitcoin will be safe haven during next stock market crash, says expert. Okay, so excuse me, I'm sorry. You know, Cliff High talks about the dollar crashing, and you know that fiat is going to want to go somewhere, right? So I mean, if the stock market crashes, you know, we're going to see a lot of money come into the crypto space. Just as in 2008, we saw a nice spike in the price of silver. You know, we didn't have cryptos back then. Bitcoin wasn't out yet. So you can bet your bottom Satoshi that it's going to be worth a lot more money. Let's put it that way. Anyway, let's read this real quick. As Bitcoin powered ahead to a new high for a second week in a row, some have speculated that the institutional investors could seek safe haven in the virtual currency in the future. The prevailing rhetoric over the past month has been more affirming than damning of cryptocurrencies, with the likes of Ronnie Moss and Max Kaiser predicting new highs in 2018. Speaking to Archie eToro analyst Mikhail Mashenko, there you go. I'm not good at pronouncing names, guys. I'm sorry. Mikhail Mashenko says financial institutions could look into Bitcoin if a major financial crash hits global markets. The demand for Bitcoin is growing as the crypto market has become less volatile and an increasing number of professional investors seek it as insurance. Second oldest bull market. The current bull market in stocks is the second longest in history. According to Fortune, having lasted 104 months so far, the longest bull market in history ended in 2000 after an impressive 113-month run, with the current rally getting a bit long in the tooth. Many on Wall Street are making contingency plans for the stock market's inevitable turn. If Mashenko is right, Bitcoin will have a role in some of these plans. Shifting opinions. Mashenko's statements come on the back of changing sentiment in the mainstream financial sector. Last week, JP Morgan Chase announced plans to offer Bitcoin futures on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, or CME, an important move by one of the biggest banking and financial services providers in America. Even more satisfying, this move comes only months after Chase CEO Jamie Dimon condemned Bitcoin as a scam. I think the scam is Jamie Dimon, but you know. Online banking service providers and exchange operators LedgerX and Revolut are also adopting Bitcoin support. The former was recently cleared to offer Bitcoin derivatives as people look to do more than just trade cryptocurrency. LedgerX launched its first long-term options for Bitcoin with an expiration date of December 28, 2018. In the coming months, we will continue to see domestication of Bitcoin. The Chicago Board of Options Exchange and Chicago Mercantile Exchange are planning to launch tools based on the cryptocurrency in the near future. Big money. If and when stream of institutional investors start investing large amounts of capital into cryptocurrency, some of the stunning predictions made by Bitcoin bulls could be realized. However, Mashenko's prediction was quite conservative, suggesting that Bitcoin reaching a $10,000 high by the end of 2017 would be driven by emotion rather than fundamentals. We could see a Bitcoin at 10,000 in a month or so. However, such a surge will be based on emotions and not fundamental factors. So, further growth of the cryptocurrency will require something more than euphoria. Having hit the $8,000 mark last week, Bitcoin surged another $1,000 in just a few days, reaching the 9,000 level during the Thanksgiving weekend. At press time, the price of Bitcoin sits at 9,500, just 500 below Mashenko's predicted level. So, like I said earlier in this video, I think it's possible we're going to see $10,000 Bitcoin tonight. Or today, you know, if only for a brief minute. I think also, though, once we hit that $10,000 mark, we might see a little pullback, because that is an emotional number. All right, so traders, you know, when we hit specific price points, you know, traders will sell off, and $10,000 is one of them. So, you know, I could be wrong. We may not really see a pullback when we hit 10,000. I don't think it's going to be a big pullback, but I think there will be some sort of pullback. I'm sorry, guys. I'm kind of congested. I'm sick. My daughter's sick. And my fiance's sick. But anyway, you know, so Cliff I talked about this. We're going to see big money come into the space. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. Well, sooner rather than later. Let's put it that way. And anyway, guys, I just got confirmation from Omar Bam of Crypto's News. I will be doing a video with him on Thursday night. So I will probably release that on Friday morning, we'll say. So thanks to Omar. That'll be the second time I've had him on the channel, and you know, pretty excited about it. Omar's an awesome guy. You definitely want to subscribe to his channel. Very informative. and very up to date on what's going on in the crypto space. So follow me on Twitter at TruthBlitzMedia, and I'll see you guys next time.